but this is likely the last play from the 12. Can the Chargers bring it to within 1 point? Herbert in the shotgun. Here is the season. They rush for. Here comes Max Crosby. Herbert to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown Chargers. Mike Williams. DJ, I don't believe what we have witnessed.
What's up, guys? Welcome into a post-Week 18 edition of Film Room with Daniel Jeremiah. DJ, obviously the result was not what Chargers fans wanted, but at the same time, I think we can all be in awe of what we witnessed from Justin Herbert at the end of the game.
Yeah, Chris, it's interesting just talking to friends around the league and, letting a couple days pass since that crazy game we were all there for. And the feedback has been pretty consistent in that, man, what Justin Herbert did in that game to have the Chargers alive and into overtime, throw after throw was just incredible. So, I know the season did not end the way Charger fans wanted it to end, but man, you talk about giving some hope to a franchise. The show that Justin Herbert put on in that game in Las Vegas, it was fitting it was in Las Vegas because it was truly a show.
It truly was a show. And we'll start it here. Chargers 4th and 21, DJ, with 4:35 remaining.
Yeah, let's roll through some of these incredible throws here. 4th and 21. I want you to look, just take in the number of defenders. You've got a 3-man rush. They're dropping 8. You've got 8 defenders there inside the 12-yard line. And you only can get 5 out in the route, right? So you're going to have double coverage all over the field. Where are you going to be able to go with this football? So I want you to keep an eye on the inside receiver at the bottom here, that number 3 receiver. And then I want you to keep an eye up at the very top. That's Josh Palmer, where the ball is going to go. And you're going to see that's kind of the read for Herbert. He's looking at that safety that's at the 5-yard line right now. And once he sees him kind of open up to the inside on that 3-by-1 side, I think at this time, Herbert's just holding him with his eyes right there. He knows exactly where he wants to go with this football. And then watch him just let this thing rip. I mean, this is an absolute seed here from Herbert. I mean, the ball, I don't think was over, 8 feet off the ground and just on a line. And you shouldn't be able to make that throw against that coverage in that situation. It shouldn't be impossible.
They dropped 8.
Yeah, you're in the red zone. It's 4th and 21, and you just fire a laser shot to keep your team alive. And really just kind of one of many throws as we kind of roll through it here. I want to go through another one. This is a 4th and 10. You see that bunch up there at the top. He's going to end up hitting Keenan Allen on a crosser. Again, 4th and 10. Look, I want you to look down at the bottom. He's going to get to his 3rd man of the progression. He wants to throw this out down here to Jared Cook. Well, it's plastered. There's nowhere to throw that. Now you start working inside. This is Josh Palmer is coming across the formation here. That is covered up, completely plastered. He works all the way down underneath the sticks here, knowing he's got to get this ball to Keenan Allen where you have some separation and just trust he's going to be able to get north and south, which he does. Catch the ball, foot in the ground, and get to the sticks. You're going to see our old friend Casey Hayward right here. This is a defeating feeling. Looking back at that first down marker going, uh-oh, yep, he got it. That was a big time throw, getting the number 3 in the progression.
Yeah. And it's a 4th down. And obviously this is part of the 19 play, 83-yard drive that took up 2 minutes and 6 seconds.
Doesn't go together. That doesn't even sound real.
Not at all.
Let's look at another 3rd and long here, not 4th down. So you actually have a down to play with, but he's going to just rip and out down here to Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen's in the slot down here at the bottom. You see the inside leverage of the corner. This is what I love about Herbert. Just get your feet in the ground, real strong, real firm, and deliver a strike right out of the break. You keep this drive alive. 14-yard gain, working on Hobbs there in the slot. Keenan comes up clutch on that big 3rd down.
Just the fight of Justin throughout this drive. I mean, he was getting to 3rd and 4th down quite often. He was getting hit, and he kept delivering.
All right, let's get to this scenario here. Look where you are on the field. You're at the 44-yard line or 43-yard line. We've got another 4th and 10. Keep the theme alive. And you're going to have really kind of a curl flat combination down here at the bottom with Mike Williams. And watch, he's just going to be patient. You got to let this defender who's going to have to come up to the flat to pick up Austin Eckler. You want to let him clear a little bit of space for Mike. So once he commits right there, he's committed. Justin knows, okay, now I can let this thing rip. And he fires this thing on time. Mike Williams right in the chest. Ends up being a 14-yard gain, another 4th down conversion with 22 seconds left. That takes you down to 15 seconds.
And here we go. 5 seconds left in the game.
5 seconds left in the game. Now, you see this play live, and I've seen it a bunch on tape. And one of the things I want to point out is, Max Crosby, who was really kind of a terror in this game. Look at how wide he is. He's aligned up here at the top. He's going to be rushing off of Storm Norton. He's going to have to clear these 2 receivers. You're going to have Jared Cook's going to even widen him out a little bit. But now he's got a runway. Okay, so let's just keep an eye on him here. Look where Justin is. He's right on the hash. But watch Justin. See his head? He's not looking at Max Crosby. This is what you talk about having that pocket feel. He's on the hash. But knowing Max Crosby has that runway, watch him just drift subtly away from that pressure and look where he launches this football from. If he stays on that hash, he hasn't thrown the ball yet. And look at Crosby. He's already past that hash. He's not going to get that football off without that subtle pocket movement. Again, kind of a curl flat combination. You've got Austin Eckler in the flat. That's not going to be able to get you into the end zone. It has to be on time. Watch him rip this ball in between 2 defenders and put it right on Big Mike for a touchdown. Just an unbelievable throw that doesn't happen without that pocket feel and movement.
DJ, what are you thinking in the booth as this is happening?
I said on the first one, on the 4th and 21 touchdown pass, I told Money, I said, Matt, that is like Michael Jordan from the free throw line type stuff. Like that's, you kind of remember where you were, your jaw kind of hits the floor. That's not supposed to happen. And then it just was one big 3rd, 4th down throw after another, to the point where Matt eventually said the law of averages does exist, right? You cannot continue to make these high difficulty plays time after time after time. And that's exactly what Herbert did, including this final one here on a 4th and 9. And I want to show you this from a couple angles here, Chris. Watch him down here on the bottom. You got Big Mike. Again, you're going to see Herbert be able to just kind of put his feet in the ground, throw with anticipation. Look at this in cut. You see it from this angle and you go, wow, that's a big time throw. And Mike's going to be able to roll out of it, end up getting a ton of yards after the catch. But I think you've got to see this from the end zone. And this will be the last thing we'll show you here from this incredible day from Justin Herbert, to just appreciate how ridiculous this throw is. I want you to see how he's able to fit this ball in this triangle on an in cut as we slow it down. Just look at what that ball navigates through. Like that is insane. The velocity combined with the accuracy, just ridiculous. And Mike almost popped that thing. If he splits that thing, that's the game. It's a winner. But 47-yard gain, it would keep the Chargers in the ball game. And this one came down to the very end. Again, didn't go the Chargers' way, but that was some show put on by Justin Herbert.
I know everybody's looking forward to seeing Justin Herbert playing January football. And I think moving forward, we'll probably see him as a staple in the postseason.
Absolutely.
If you want to see more content like this, check out the link right here.